Dun. Today, it's an age-old battle. Seattle versus Spokane, West Side versus East Side. Washington State is a little divided, and I'm going to show you just how different it is when buying a house with a budget of $400,000 to $450,000. And honestly, it shocked me at how different it is. I know Seattle's a little bit more expensive, but I didn't realize how expensive. So let's jump into the video and compare a $400,000 house in Seattle versus Spokane. As always, I'm Reed Perry. I help growing families in Spokane land their bigger, better house. So whether you're moving in Spokane or coming into our city, give me a call. All my contact info is down below. I would love to be your guide and help you through that. And honestly, if it's not your time to buy a house, don't even think about buying a house because moving is hard. And I only want you to move if you really want to, or say if you need to. So without further ado, let's jump in. Let's do a boxing breakdown. You know, we just had that terrible fight, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. That was quite silly. But anyways, let's do tail of the tape. So the Spokane house, 4-bed, 2-bath. Seattle, 1-bed, 1-bath. Spokane has just over 2,000 square feet compared to Seattle with nearly 700 square feet. Teeny tiny. Spokane, it's $198 per square foot. In Seattle, $657 per square foot. Both of them have an updated kitchen. The Seattle one has nice and trendy green backsplash in the tiny kitchen. Spokane, it's not close-ish to the water, and the Seattle home is close-ish to the water, which is nice value. So let's go check out these houses and walk through them. All right, so here is the Spokane home at $399. You see 4-bed, 2-bath, just over 2,000 square feet. And look, it's got, you know, beautiful curb appeal, has the nice shutters, and you can see in these photos, look, a nice updated kitchen, looks like new cabinets, new countertops, a big sink, you've got your coffee bar there, nice living room with a good looking fireplace and mantle. Let's jump over to Seattle, $449, so $50,000 more dollars. 1-bed, 1-bath. But look, you can see it's updated and renovated. I'm not trying to be too biased here because look, this is a nice looking house. It's just very small. And so you have that. You're gonna have to, you know, figure out how to do your yard situation. But it does look nice, and it's close to the water in West Seattle. Got a little bit of patio out front, and you do have a garage, which is great in Seattle. I know that that is sometimes hard to come by. You got a little bit of a, you know, maybe a view. But look, inside is nice. It's updated, looks like new floors, new everything. That front door is nice to let the light in. Here's that trendy backsplash I was talking about. Green, I dig it. I really do dig it. It's so small. It's so small, 684 square feet. And oh, I gotta show you something because it says, don't let the square footage fool you. This cozy retreat has been beautifully updated with modern touches. So don't let that size fool you until you live there for a month and you start to get claustrophobic. Let's see what else we got. Yep, got that backsplash. I think that's the main thing it has going for it. I love that backsplash. Green is my favorite color. So there you have is this your bedroom that they're making an office? I'm not quite sure. Okay, there's the bedroom. Nice little view of the rocks. And that is the property. Now, if we go back to the Spokane home, you can fit a massive couch in that living room. It is a split level, which not everyone loves. My wife says no to split levels for some reason. I always thought they were kind of cool. And you have, look at that cool accent wall, more space. Look at that dining room area, updated bathroom. I really like that sink. I like how they did these cabinets throughout. I think they look really nice with those gold pulls. Just learned that word because my wife is talking about getting pulls for our cabinets. Good sized room. And then looks like a fireplace. This might be the basement or the master bedroom. A fireplace in your master bedroom. That's fantastic. And then not quite as updated in the master, but you know, they did a good job. You have a large laundry room, and then here's where it's hard to beat. You know, you have a big yard, you can fit a garden, all sorts of stuff. A shed, it almost looks like they had like ducks or something, or chickens with this little water. But you know, you got the 2-car garage, and then there's the front of the house again. So let's go back and compare. We've got this house for $399 in Spokane, which I think that's a score. When I saw this house, I was like, that's a fantastic deal. I don't think it's going to be on the market long. 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,016 square feet, and that's in Spokane on 25th. And then obviously this house in Seattle has a yard, but you know, you're just kind of like surrounded by these big apartment buildings. To me, I wouldn't love that. I would feel like it was getting real cramped really fast. But you know what? I think they did a good job. I really like these, you know, lights by the bed. The kitchen is nice. If you don't need space, say if it's just you or a married couple who's gonna live there for a few years, I think that's fine. But even the microwave is small. Look at that sucker. Everything is just so small. So you don't have much storage besides that one garage, which you might want to park your car in. I'm not sure, especially in Seattle. But yeah, there you have it. There's the two houses. And you can see why so many people are moving to Spokane from the west side. If you have a job that doesn't require you to be in Seattle, a lot of people are like, why not make my dollar spread so much further? And I would feel like a much wealthier person, or we would feel more well off and more comfortable living in Spokane making the same amount of money instead of living in Seattle, where we either have to rent or buy something that's really small, especially if you have a family. But if you're on a budget of $400,000 to $450,000 and you're thinking about Spokane or Seattle, here's a little flavor, here's a little taste of what you can expect. So there you have it. West side versus east side, Seattle versus Spokane. If you're on a $400,000 to $450,000 budget, that is what you can expect to purchase in each of these cities. Now for me, I'm a little biased. I moved from the west side to Spokane, and I'm excited that my dollar stretches farther. I know that I feel it, and I have family on the west side, and everything is so expensive when we go over there and look. And I'm always looking at houses, and I actually can't believe the costs of some of those homes on the west side compared to what they are in Spokane. And I know that homes in Spokane are rising too, but I just wanted to do a quick comparison to show you why people are moving from Seattle over here to Spokane, because they can make the same amount of money and feel so much better about their financial situation. So if you like this video, just subscribe. I do a market report every single week for Spokane, and then I'm also doing these comparison videos to show you just how great our market is, or maybe how expensive our market is compared to other markets. So if you like content like that, subscribe. And then if you're thinking about moving in Spokane and you just want to talk to someone, no pressure, no sales, like I don't think you should move unless you actually have to or you really, really want to, because moving is hard. All my contact info is below. Shoot me a text, shoot me an email, or give me a call. I'd be so happy to chat with you and talk about, if it makes sense to work together, if we'd be a good fit, and if it's the right time for you to actually move in Spokane. So if you like this stuff, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much.